here on.
That's
You got
right.
to feel, but I think it's going to warm up a little bit going into next week, so it might be the last little burst of warmth. We do have a tweet, it looks like. Andrea Carroll, we were talking about if you were at home listening, what else were you doing? She said that she's listening to the Bearcats on the radio, Emory and Henry on the iPad, West Virginia and TCU on the TV. She loves football, and she says, go Cats. Well, yeah, and these two teams have a lot in common. Both teams are partnered with our big sponsor, BSN Sports, Under Armour for the Cats and Nike for the G-Men, both two sharp-looking uniforms.
That's right.
I think if you want to look sharp, you ought to go to BS
That's
Sports.
right. And go see my good friend.
Backward
Get the ball.
pass.
That's a backward pass.
Goes
That's out of bounds.
So
Another break for the Bearcat defense.
Yeah, they threw it behind, backward, lateral, and it rolls out of bounds back
Big
across
loss.
the 50 at the 46-yard line.
That's about, 15-yard loss?
Yeah, that goes a loss of 15. It'll bring up second down and 25.
Another break that the Bearcats are going to take advantage of right here, Dylan. It's about time we get one of those defensive scores again that we've seen.
I think they've had huge chunks. I think they just got operated. I'm not going to change too much the way they've been able to get the edges.
Absolutely. The Bearcats really need to work on their contain. They've done a great job up the middle. We mentioned more than once.
But I don't think we're going to see up the middle.
Not on second and 25. I believe you're right.
Graham from own 46-yard line. The line to gains the 29 on the other side. Allen's just going to run off right side, breaks the tackle of Malumba, and he's still at past the 50, and he's pushing Bazell with him across the 45 down to the 44. And we have a little bit going on down in between the 40 and the 50.
Yeah, we've got to fight.
Line. Stevie Thomas mixing it up with Devin Lester, a freshman mixing it up with a junior.
Yeah, there's two flags. I wonder if they flag both. Yeah, two different officials threw their flags. I'm not sure who started, who retaliated, but there are two flags.
Yeah, it was opposite of the play. The play was a run to the right side, and the scuffle was going on the left side. We're waiting. The refs convening. Was definitely a lick going on down there. Luckily, they got everything broken up before it got too physical. They were kind of just jawing at each other.
Unsportsmanlike, personal foul, unsportsmanlike. Yep, against Virginia High. It looks like it's going to be offsetting penalties.
So it's going to be offsetting Stevie Thomas and Lester, Devin Lester, the junior. Stevie is on the sideline for now, the freshman playmaker. Got to think he's going to have his emotions in check for the rest of the ball game.
Yeah, absolutely. The Bearcats have done a pretty decent job so far of being mistake-free. You can't afford to give a team like Grant anything. So as emotional as this game can be sometimes, you've got to be able to keep them checking.
And it may have been even more impactful if they offset, because we got a third down and 14 right here. Had it just been Stevie, it would have gifted them.
It would have gifted them a first down. Yes, that's right.
They have another little substitution issue. Here's a run, a man out late. Now Booker is on the field.
Yeah,
that
should have been a penalty.
Cam Allen roll right side on the run, goes into the back corner of the end zone, and Lester drops it wide open. Missed opportunity there. Devin Lester right at the L in the blue field in this right end zone. A perfect pass by Allen, and it's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down and 13.
Man, Cam threw that ball almost 60 yards in the air. He was behind the 50 to near the back of the end zone. That was a throw.
And the Bearcats, for the first time today, will force a punt from the G-Man.
The Bearcats have got to take advantage here, Dylan. I've been saying it the whole game.
5 minutes, 30 seconds to go here in the second quarter. And it could be a similar score to what we had last time these two teams met. It was 16-0 Graham.
A score here in the Bearcats. Bad snap.
Davis had to get
it's
in,
a bad
partially
punt.
blocked. I believe a fingertip got on, and it's a punt of about, it's a net of about a loss of about 2 yards.
Yeah, that's a -2.
Yeah, so
it'll
go as a loss of 2 on the punt.
Another change for the Bearcats.
Down at the line of scrimmage, and the Cats have by far their best field position, other than whenever. Well, it is better than their own 40, where they were when they got the ball 2 further up the field from their own 43-yard line this time.
Scoring drive here, Dylan. Bearcats get the ball to start the second half. I mean, we talked about this a couple weeks ago with a preference deferring or keeping when the coin toss. This is why you see Bill Belichick in New England do it week in and out. He's the master of scoring right before the half and then scoring to open the second half. Let's see if the Bearcats can't find a little bit of magic and do the same thing themselves.
Get Ratcliffe and Rose will be in the backfield. And both of them leaning over for the snap. They'll fake the handoff. Actually, they'll give the handoff. This is Stevie Thomas off the right side. He gets his first positive run of the day, and they're kind of mixing it up again over there on that Virginia High sideline. Stevie coming up, maybe giving them the what for there on a 3 or 4 yard gain, and it's 2nd down and 6 coming up. Nice run that time by Stevie, but like you said, you got to keep the emotions in check.
That's right. That's right. Don't do anything silly to hurt your team. That's right. Now, I mean, we're catching all the breaks right now. We've got to be able to take advantage of it, and you can't afford to do anything stupid here to hurt your team.
2nd down and 6, Bearcats from their own 46-yard line. As it is Rose at quarterback, and Ratcliffe kind of leaning over to his right. Either one of them can take the snap. This time they fake the motion. Rose goes right up the middle. He's got a lane. He's got a gap to the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, and he's pushed out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. A nice run by Rose, close to 35 yards on the
almost
carry.
40, yeah.
Nice run by Aaron, and that gets the Cats into the red zone first time today, brought to you by State Line Motors. And the BSN Sports First Down, brought to you by the nation's largest sporting goods distributor and proud partner of Bearcat Athletics. So huge play there, and talk about flipping the field, and now it's about cashing in if you're the Cats. Who would have thought at this point in the year that we would have Aaron Rose at quarterback?
I can guarantee you that me, knowing him better than anybody, would never have guessed that. Would never have guessed
and
that.
This is tight formation. Everybody's within the line of scrimmage, and so is Graham as they close down on that one and tackle
Completely
Rose
missed the block
for a loss of about 3.
Yeah, and he came in untouched and just not great execution up front right there. Somebody missed their assignment.
You have to wonder if there's any play call designed. You know, Michael Bradley's been lining up as a wide receiver here and there. You don't line him up, put him in motion, maybe do a wide receiver pass.
Wide receiver pass, yeah.
Of course, right now everything's a special pass because there's not a quarterback technically on
exactly.
the field. But yeah, Bradley being the backup quarterback. 2nd down and 13, Bearcats at the Graham 23-yard line. They do it the straight jet sweep motion. Rose drops back to pass, has a man wide open, back corner of the end zone.
Yes, sir.
Touchdown, Cats.
Atta baby, Mike.
And
Johnny. Yes,
Delaney
sir.
with the TD, and the Cats have cut it to 14-6. Aaron Rose uncorking a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. Wow, what a throw.
Atta baby, Mike. That's what I'm talking about. Good job, Bearcats.
Who would have thought, you know, early in the year we would see Aaron, and that was a perfect spiral, and he recognized early the safety bid up, and Rose put it right on him. A 22-yard touchdown pass from Rose, his first career touchdown pass in high school.
Yes, sir, only a second career attempt.
Ratcliffe on for the extra point. Snap is good, the hold, and the kick is low and didn't have a chance. It hit right into the back of the offensive line. It's 14-6.
That's okay, though. They're back within a score now. The defense needs one more stand this half, and the Bearcats can open up the second half. Great job by the Bearcat offense right there.
So Rose to Johnny Delaney. Bet you didn't think you was going to hear those words.
No, sir.
Coming into tonight. Delaney with his second touchdown pass of the year. And, Doug, I'll give you $1 if you can remember when the last time Johnny scored.
That would have been his 58-yard touchdown at Tazewell to open the season.
I don't have $1 on me. I'll get change for you. Yeah, Johnny scored in the first game against Tazewell on a 58-yard screenplay. Doug has it figured out. 14-6 the score, and a great drive that started at the Bearcats' own 42-yard line. Just a few big plays later, got down the field and capped it off thanks to the arm of Aaron Rose, senior quarterback, evidently. He's turning into it.
Yeah, that was his second pass attempt in high school. He threw one pass too late for a touchdown in 8th grade ball at Lebanon. That was the last time he attempted a pass in the game, and the only time before today. That was a trick play. That was not lining up as quarterback.
And no pressure today, right?
Right, no pressure. 1 week to prepare this offense, and it's just great job all around by the Bearcat offense.
4:22 on the clock as we get set for the State Line Motors kickoff. The ball fell off the tee. Like we said, a hard wind blowing. And it's helping the kickoff team here as the Cats kick it off right to left. I mean, it's blowing leaves from these trees down on the field, and the referees are kind of having to fight the wind coming in from right to left here. And
Yeah,
the wind has really seemingly picked up here over the last few minutes.
That's what I was getting ready to say, Dylan. I've kept an eye on the trees and the flag, and didn't seem like early on we had a whole lot of wind, but it definitely has picked up in the last few minutes.
And it looks like Davidson will hold the ball on the tee for Ratcliffe for this State Line Motors kickoff against State Line Motors on Euclid Avenue in Bristol. 14-6, Graham leading. As it's a low
kick. Oh,
that's
a live ball.
It hit the
Graham
player. The ball is loose.
Got to make the tackle.
And returned up past the 35 to the 38-yard line. Jazair Reed on the return. Ratcliffe slow to get up, but he is up on his own. 4:16 on the clock. Graham with the ball at their own 37-yard line.
Need another big stand here for the Bearcat defense. Keep this game within one score at the half. Just like we talked about, your confidence as an underdog builds in situations like this. You start to really believe, hey, we can win this ball game no matter what anybody else says.
First down and 10, Graham. They'll go with the shotgun set, each back to the left side. Looks like Booker to the left as they'll run it, and met in the backfield, dropped for a 2-yard loss. As it looks like
I think it was
Cooper Gobble blew that play up before it had a chance, jumped the snap, and he was in the backfield, almost took the snap.
Yep, starting to see a little fire out of this Cat defense now.
Second down and 13.
It's all about mentality in this sport, Dylan. You got to have that mentality. At this time of the year, you have to fight the naysayers.
Second down, 13. Allen in the shotgun. They motion over the wing back, and Allen just going to take it off the right side with the speed. He's getting a block out on the edge, and he's got the first down and more out past the 40 to the 30, and he's loose down the sideline, and Allen is into the end zone. Touchdown, Graham. Big play there. 65-yard touchdown run from Cam Allen. Extends the lead to 20-6 in favor of the G-Man.
Yeah, that was just another play Cam made on his own there, Dylan. The play was designed to go to the offense's right, and the Bearcats did a good job of filling the gaps, and he just cut back to his left where nobody was there, and he had a easy run for a touchdown.
And a quick answer for the G-Man. Just less than a minute after that score by the Bearcats, Graham answers. The extra point by Dales up and through. 21-6 the score here in Bluefield. Let's take a quick commercial break. Graham up by 2 touchdowns, 3:33 to go in the first half.
Bearcat Radio is brought to you by State Line Motors. Visit State Line Motors on Euclid Avenue in Bristol.
Adopting a new pet is a rewarding experience. And Shelter Pets makes super pets. Your new best friend will steal your heart, bring you happiness, and enrich your life for years to come. You can make a difference in the life of an animal. Adopt and bring home a Shelter Pet today. To find out more, visit theshelterpetproject.org. This message has been brought to you by the Humane Society of the United States, Maddie's Fund, and the Ad Council.
You're listening to Virginia High Bearcat Football on Spreaker Radio.
Welcome back to Bearcat Radio's coverage of the Region 2D playoffs. We have a State Line Motors kickoff coming up from Graham as they lead 21-7. Cam Allen with another touchdown run, his second of the day. From 65 yards out, he's scored from 60 and now 65 as the kick is up and into the wind. It's a little bit shorter. Davidson picks it up at around the 6-yard line, returns it out past the 20, breaks a tackle at the 20 up to the 25 where he's dropped there. Nice return by A.D., and it'll be first down and 10 for the Cats with 3:27 to go. They have 2 timeouts left, Doug, a chance to maybe answer.
Yeah, they definitely need to answer here, Dylan. Try to get this back to within 1 score by the half. Let's see what they can dial up here.
And it's all – this offense is totally different from what we've seen all year long. It's been Aaron Rose as sort of a quarterback / running back. It's,
running, throwing.
Yeah, it's been a little bit of everything.
That's
Rose,
it, man. Put the ball in your playmakers' hands, man. That's It's done okay so far. We need to pick it up just a little bit more now.
They go with that